is airborne. I see a second target. I got a third target.
Ya va siendo hora de comer, ¿no?
I got another. That's 5.
I am just old enough to accept that I am no longer young. Youth is a feeling that I will never feel again. The belief that I will be strong forever.
I got eyes on a sniper.
That I will stand for longer than the mountains. That I am unstoppable. Age has somehow found its way into my body. But you, my hermanos, my sicarios, you still
10 sighted.
have the of youth. Do not underestimate it. Do not take it for granted. Drink it for a...
Hostile down.
Ay, mi gordita. Esa. Dale con todo, güey.
There's another one. That's 10.
Una buena. Muchos cilindros, ¿qué más?
Tango down. That brings us to 10.
¿Qué onda? ¿Alguien quiere ir a luchar? Ven para acá.
Tangos are marked. Standing by. Roger. Target acquired. Ready. Call the shot.
That's a kill. That's a kill. Go.
Roger that. Target's marked. Just say the word. Roger that. Target marked. Opening fire on these fuckers.
Target down.
The lieutenant's escaping. Marked. What's the word? Rattled somebody's cage. Drifting too far apart. Moving back. Man, you'll never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Ready?
Opening
fire.
Copy.
That's it, we're clear. Camine.
Pinche cabrón. Vas. Está bien, ganaron. ¿Dónde está? Traigo los ojos. Está bien, ganaron.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
Está bien, perrito.
If you're una cuivida and you're not una cabrona, you won't ever be the fucking boss.
This will go nice with my boots.
DJ Perico here with the safety alert for all the sicarios out on the line. Wear a fucking condom! I don't care what you call it. Un gorrito, un globo, o globito, un casco, un forro, un goma, o un poncho. Wear the fucking thing! Wait, I know as well as you do it don't feel the same. You ain't gotta tell Perico that. But in some cartel-controlled districts, sexually transmitted disease is up 85%. A lot of you pendejos out there are feeling the burn when you piss, ain't you? And I know you assholes are dipping your wicks in the same pot. Think about that.
What's up, Karen? Thanks for that intel on the rival cartel. A bit of misinformation, all that cloak and daggery stuff, it helped out with that Sicario El Jefe made me interrogate. And I'd like to say that my afternoon with Yuri and Polito was the first time I'd ever enjoyed hurting a prisoner, but that'd be a lie. I won't pretend I feel guilty about it, but it's not something I advertise. I feel like we can be the bad guy just as much as we can be the good guy, you know what I mean? Like these two lovebirds, for all that bad shit they're capable of, they are just as capable of doing good shit.
There's an Air Force colonel and a Delta operator sitting next to each other on the flight out of King Khalid.
Is this the one where the Delta operator skins the Air Force colonel and wears him like a suit?
What? Not
Straight
this
out
stuff.
the manual
Oh,
from the School of the
man, I
Americas.
love that.
Anyway, they're both headed
Rest
back
of
home
all that
after a long
kinky shit
deployment.
Polito says he
The
got
Delta
out of
guy's
some
been out in the
sexy
desert
French
doing,
novel called
Delta
Story of
stuff.
the Eye.
And he just wants to rack out for a while. But the Air Force
I'm not
colonel, he's on
defending them.
like
I'm
his
just
8th
saying
espresso and he's
that they're
feeling
not
chatty.
creative.
So the colonel says,
And
hey, you want to play a game to
if they're
pass
not
the
thinking
time?
up wacky
It's a great
bit
game, you'll
pendulum
love it.
type stuff,
Here's how it
and
works. I ask
they
you a
aren't able
question.
to be
If you
as
can't
in
answer it, you
love
pay me
as they
$5.
are, well,
Then you get to ask me a question.
well, they can't
If
be
I
like
can't answer it, I pay you $500.
pure evil.
The Delta guy sighs and thinks it over. Go ahead, he says.
Yuri and Polito just admit out
What's the
loud
distance
in polite
between
company
Earth
that
and
they
Neptune?
enjoy hurting other
The
people,
Delta operator
which
thinks a minute.
just
Finally, he frowns,
makes them
reaches
weird.
into his pocket, and hands over $5.
Psycho.
The Air Force guy, he grins. He figures he's going to take this Delta guy for all he's worth. Your turn. The operator looks him in the eye. He says, what goes up a hill on 4 legs but comes down again on 3? Then he lowers his head and he goes back to sleep. The colonel thinks and thinks. He gets out his smartphone and scours the internet for answers, but he can't find it. He calls up his buddies back in Saudi and asks them for help, but they can't find the answer either. Finally, the colonel admits defeat, pulls out $500, wakes up the Delta guy, and hands the money over. The operator pockets the money without a word and closes his eyes again. But the colonel just can't let it go. He wakes the Delta guy up. He says, I gotta know. What goes up a hill on 4 legs but comes down again on 3? The Delta guy stares at the colonel for a second. Then he reaches in his pocket, hands the colonel $5, and goes back to sleep.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
We're gonna look around here for some intel.
So an Army Ranger, a Recon Marine, a SEAL, and a Delta operator are sitting around a campfire. Here we go. The Ranger, being a Ranger, starts bragging about how tough he is. You think you guys are tough, he says? I've parachuted behind enemy lines, done a 50-mile night march, and killed a dozen terrorists. With my bare hands. The Recon Marine is like, man, that ain't shit. I've landed on a beach in the dark, marched 60 miles without stopping, and killed 50 terrorists with my bare hands.
Marines can talk? I call bullshit.
Anyway, the SEAL is like, bitch, please. I've swam 70 miles from a submarine, landed on a beach, marched 80 miles without stopping, and then strangled a whole damn terrorist camp with my bare hands. The SEAL gives them all this big, shit-eating grin and turns to the Delta operator. Top that, he says. The Delta guy doesn't say a word. He just shakes his head and keeps on stirring the coals of the fire with his dick.
Sniper up in the tower. Deploying drone.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome. Right in the bunker.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. Awesome. I could put this to use. He's history.